Ahoy there, I'm Tiny Pirate and welcome back to Raft, where we have me, a tiny buccaneer, sitting on a tiny raft. And today we're going to aim to build the biggest, tallest... Oh, come here, you silly barrel. We're going to aim to build... Oh, the tallest raft in existence. Just someone. Let me catch some stuff. Oh, look at all that. So we're going to build an absolutely tall raft. And I know that there are already people out there building tall rafts, like Seatop's measly 25 stories, but I think we can do better than that. Alright, we have the basics of survival set up now. Got our first little water purifier going. Been quite lucky with these barrels, 3 or 4 of them quite quickly. Makes for a real difference. There we go, hooked it when I moved over to the edge. Excellent pile of thatch. Now time to get the food going. And to keep an eye out for an opportunity to stab this shark to death. Oh, don't you try that. I've got some stabbing for you. That got rid of him. Don't you try it, Mr. Shark. We're doing okay now. We've got a few resources scattered around. And, yeah, we got a bit of food here as well. Fish is cooking. Resources are escaping. Come back. Don't go too far. I tend to be working around here, so I'm going to put them at the ends. And another one here. And put them at the ends. Taking a bit of a risk jumping in the water. We'll be fine, I'm sure. Any more possible? Probably one more. That'll be great. Okay, so that is a good start. Already collecting stuff. Great. We'll be on our way soon. On our way upwards. Alright, well I think we've probably got about enough collection space now to sustain us. I've left a gap in the middle here because we're going to often be hanging around in the middle. So I figure we can easily pick up the passing loot from here direct. Which gives us more width to worry about. So I think it's time to start building upwards. So easiest if we just go, I think easiest if we just go over this way and then set up a foundation down here to cover. It's going to be from there, so cover it there. And a pillar. And a floor. Brilliant. And that will give us the option of a staircase around this way. Beautiful. Now to get this way, we're going to have a couple of extra bits and bobs down here, so we better collect some stuff for that. Well, we've made it up one. So let me have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories. And we're starting to get, and I've adjusted things a little bit because I realized I was being a bit derpy. So now on each side there are these pillars that provide room to build on. And I've expanded the width of this raft a little bit just to catch a bit more stuff because we were getting a bit low on planks. And we still are a little bit low, but I think we'll be okay. So let's go up and throw down a few more bits and bobs. I might want to put up a palm tree or something, maybe a couple, just to keep the wood flowing in. So we're all the way up here, and where are we? We need to get out our pillar making machine, put down a floor, and then if I remember, which way are we going now? This way? Yeah. And we're going to put one up there. Down here needs a pillar. Come here. And then a floor on top of it. Floor. And then another pillar. And that means we'll be able to get the floor all the way across. So, and now we're ready for another staircase. We will be able to see for miles. Look at that. It's going to be amazing. Look at the driftwood coming in. I can kind of see the edge of the map. World starts to look a little strange from up here. Nope, don't fall off just yet. Oh, that's okay. We can do something about that shortly. So we want more floor. Off the end here. Oh, we're going to throw a pillar down do sometimes have to throw pillars at the end. Not always, but seems we do have to frequently. Oh, bit short on wood. Quickest way down. There you go. I see you, shark. Don't you think I don't? Don't you think about it? Come close to me and I'm going to stab you in the face. Hate that thing. Anyway, we're getting pretty tall now, but we've been somewhat limited by the lack of wood, really. I mean, we're building faster than we can collect stuff. So I've had to put in a small tree farm here, and that's helped a lot. So is it ready? Yes. When you whack at it and no wood comes off, that's when you know that you haven't got a ready tree farm yet. And one of the great things about it is that look at all these coconuts, and then I just flip to the old coconut munching. Boom. Don't need to ever worry about any other kind of food ever again. I wonder if that's even viable to go straight to it on the boat when you first start with your raft. I don't think it probably is, because it won't grow fast enough. But this works really well. So I've got a few trees up, and that one's not ready. Better plant a new one. Any others coming along? This one's looking pretty good. So this should give us enough wood to be able to get up. Yep. Don't you escape. Should give us enough wood to get us up another level or two. And we're getting into double-digit levels pretty soon at this rate. So we'll count them when we come up now. So we're on the second floor for you Americans. Third. 12. Here we go. Oh, almost 13. 14. So this is 15. Yay! Getting there. And still can't see salvation. I can just see the horizon going a little strange. There is still no more wonderful escape from this hellish refuge on the ocean. A pillar. So I've got my system down pat now. I probably could have alternated these pillars slightly, one of them more slightly forward of the other rather than right next to each other here, but that's okay. It does the trick. We are progressing upwards. Which way was this one to go? Not that way, that way. Great. So now we go this way. And I like to put a pillar in even though you don't always need to, just because it does kind of help. I can just about see where the scrap is spawning as well. I think that's going to be the next video. We're going to build a raft to scrap spawn land. Meanwhile, let's try the world record free dive with a spear. And ho! Splosh. Get out of it before the shark comes. Well, we're getting even higher now. I think it's up around 26, 27 stories. We've also collected a pet shark. I like to call him Timmy. Yeah, he's a constant reminder of man's inhumanity to man and the struggle against Mother Nature or some rubbish like that. Anyway, this tree farm here is doing brilliantly for us. There's quite a bit of time between these cuts, mostly because I'm waiting for scrap. And scrap is a real limiting factor. And look, we've got lots of it coming. Yay! So that's going to be brilliant. Let's go up, count the floors, see how we're doing now. So here we go. We're on the first floor. Second. Third. 27. 28. 29 floors. Doing pretty good, but I think we can go a little higher. Don't you? Of course you do. You're not a person of weak ambition like some out there who might stop at 25. No, I know what you want. You want to see at least 30. And I've forgotten what number we're at now, so I'm going to recount next time I come up the blooming thing. So there we go. And how much scrap have we got? Not enough to get to 30, that's for sure. These pillars and the stairs themselves are taking it out of us. And I can't make it, so I just have to wait for it to come drifting in. I feel it might be appropriate to build a house up here once we're done. And like that. And look, we're kind of, I don't know, we're stretching the horizon. What is going on with the sea up here? I can see a beautiful sunset or sunrise, never changing. Are we trapped in some bizarre alternate reality? I don't know the answer. I can't tell you. What I can tell you though is that spearfishing from this height is great fun. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Bonk. I won't ever get tired of that. Looks like we're about to collect another shark pit. You? Just stay there. Yeah, you can join our mate over here. Beautiful. A lovely addition to any home, I think you'd agree. Few coconuts. Pretty much all you need are coconuts. We now exist entirely on a coconut-based diet, which I'm not sure is particularly healthy for us, but yeah, not too bad. Certainly worse things to survive on. Well, look at this. Dun, 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 dun. That's 35 stories high in your American terms. And we've collected a few more pit sharks. Hi, Timmy. Or was that Timmy? Oh, they're all Timmy to me. They're all adorable in their own special way. Any more beautiful scrap coming in? Not just yet. A shark over here. Give him a little poke. Yeah, good for good measure. And one over here too. You? Yeah, stuff you. Never bother me again. Doesn't seem to be scaring off the other shark. Probably because sharks don't care about things like hurting their young, eating their own. That kind of stuff is unknown to sharks. So I wanted to show you the top. I think it's time to build a little house up there, because who wouldn't want to live 35 floors above this shark-infested wasteland? And here we are, 35 stories up. I wanted to kind of expand things a little bit so there was room for for some kind of house. And to do that, I needed to lay down just a little bit more space. Can I walk down there with that there? Yes, I can. I'll put another pillar there, and a floor can go like this. And I'm thinking a stair over here for a change. Yeah, and then we're going to cover this entire upper area. Now, if I plan it right, I won't have to use too much scrap. I'll try something like that, see what happens. So we go floor. Should be fine. Yep, this is looking pretty good. And yeah, beautiful. Now what we need is some walls. So I think a couple of corner walls. Yeah, walls on the corners seems appropriate. Rotate through the angles. A bit short on wood. Never mind. We can go down and get some more and come back and finish this off in a second. All right, here we are again. 36 odd stories up. And wall on that corner, and I think one around the entrance for some kind of door is good. Now a wall with a window would be nice. I like a scenic view. Nice big picture window here to look at the dark, encroaching, bizarre horizon of doom. It's a very cheerful sort of thing to do. And a couple there. Wow, that's looking pretty fancy, if I don't say so myself. I do feel that it needs a roof of some kind, so I should try and figure out how to put one of those in. I feel seems only fair. So perhaps a floor here with a pillar on it would be a good start, and from there we can nut it out in a second. Right, might have to chop this down so I can get to this spot. Probably should do it twice. And get a stair up to put a roof in. Do I need to put pillars? I think I'm going to have to put pillars. It's a little bit discouraging to have to put pillars in, but there you go. Don't need too many of them at least. And need a little bit more wood. Oh boy. Well, at least I get to jump off here again. Oh, that is really slightly psychedelic looking. I'm going to come for you, shark. Here I come. I'm going to get you. Don't even think about it. You're coming in, aren't you? I knew you were. There you go. Another pet for our collection. Beautiful. Alright, we're back up top, and I'm pretty sure I've got the resources to complete this now. Yes? What? You don't want to build there? Does that sometimes. It'll get a bit confused about a slot and it won't want you to build there. Never mind. I think that's okay. We can have a little bit of a sunroof through here. Wow. With this... Wow, that is looking really good. So I'm going to just close off... cut down this. I think we don't need this anymore. And put in our traditional wall. Where are you, wall? I might put a window there. And this can be like the deck. Yeah, 37 floors up at the edge of oblivion. Beautiful. I think that house looks absolutely fantastic. What more could you want from a strange sort of hovering space thing? Chuck a barrel of straw down. Seems to have fallen through the floor. Never mind. That will have to do. Anyway, I think that's probably enough from me tonight. And thanks for watching. Appreciate having you around for the final section of Flying Jump Off the Roof. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, subscribe. Gonna do... Oh! Don't you dare! I'm coming for you. Die! I've got one more idea for a raft video. One or two anyway. Hope you'll stick around and I'll catch you again soon. Until then, I've been Tiny Pirate. Thanks for watching. Good night.